starters for the Bulls. Buzelis out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Trey Jones. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Okoro in at the small forward. And for the Pistons, Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Duncan Robinson is out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Duren in at the center position. And we're only a few games in, but already some surprises to this season, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. On the positive side, a couple teams have come together quicker than anticipated, and they are outperforming early expectations.
Okoro outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. From deep, Giddey. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist.
And this is the idea for Giddey. Get enough trays to keep the defense honest.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Back to Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Vucevic's shot is off. Duren, the pass to Robinson. Inside. And Cunningham throws it down.
Well, that's the kind of assertive play you want to see more of from Cunningham.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Giddey from outside the arc. The rebound by Detroit. Thompson finds Robinson. Cunningham against Jones. And the shot goes in. Cunningham's got 6 points.
No one there to contest. Didn't really need the fade.
Robinson against Giddey. Driving in. Here's Vucevic. And that one's drained from the low block.
Well, Giddey looks so comfortable running these sets. Sees the floor well, makes good decisions.
To the inside. Oh, deflected. Vucevic with a steal. 3 on 3. Here's Buzelis. Misses in close.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
That's good from Robinson on the assist by Harris.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times, and he just gets the job done.
Chicago shooting their first foul shot of the night. That free throw good from Giddey. And Stan, this Chicago front office embracing a more patient approach in building with younger players.
Yeah, B.A., and admitting that in recent years they may have skipped steps trying to leap into the playoff picture. So now a change of course is taking place.
After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Giddey's got 8. The Pistons trailing. Harris on the wing. Over Buzelis. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
A grown man strength there from Harris. Able to power his way for the finish.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's Giddey. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. In third, the Bulls.
Well, the commitment they brought to the boards is evident in those numbers. Rebounding's never a glamour stat, but it wins you games.
Harris outside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Each year, it feels like Harris becomes more and more versatile. He's really working to get others involved.
Here's Giddey. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. Back to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up. No good there. Off the double clutch. Chicago leading. Okoro outside. Pass to Jones. It's Giddey on the wing. He's watched by Cunningham. Giddey passes to Okoro. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Pistons have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Here's Harris. And he lays it up and in. Harris has got his second basket of the night.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Down low. Here's Vucevic. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. 6 points for Nikola Vucevic.
2 physical points from Vucevic. He enjoys bumping down low.
Harris down low. Giddey defends. Outside Robinson. Pass to Cunningham. Launches it. Sinks it from distance. Cunningham's got 9 points.
Yeah, a shooter like Cunningham has no reason to hesitate. He can just take the shot.
Here's Buzelis. Outside Giddey. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 12. Here's Vucevic. And there's the rejection.
An effective stopper at the rim. Duran sure knows how to use those long arms.
The Bulls have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Pass to Okoro. From deep, Giddey. Rebounded by the Pistons. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
It was a narrow loss the last time they faced each other. A game they felt they should have won.
Yeah, that was a close one. In the end, they came away with the loss, and a big reason why was because their starters just kept fouling.
Here's Giddey, following the score by Detroit. Pass to Vucevic. Fires the 3, and Cunningham pulls it down.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Now here's Duran. Back to Cunningham. Here's Buzelis. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia. Okoro with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Jones, the pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Duran, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
And Stan, the Pistons' J.B. Bickerstaff, the runner-up last season for Coach of the Year.
Well, yeah, instead it went to Kenny Atkinson, who replaced him in Cleveland. But B.A. talking about landing on your feet, Bickerstaff showing again he can turn things around.
Chalk up 2 there, and the Bulls lead by 2.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Now Thompson turned in an outstanding game against Utah. Duran finds Cunningham. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Oh, he's on the attack, hitting 6 of his last 7.
Left side, Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Robinson. Here's Giddey. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Stan, when you look at Josh Giddey's game, how would you best describe it?
Well, B.A., he's a triple-double threat. Taller playmaker, sees the floor well, can rebound. I love his versatility.
That free throw misses. A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Stewart, he's checked in for Duran. Holland comes in for Thompson. And Karis LeVert is subbed in for Robinson. And the Bulls, with 1 playoff game win in the last 8 seasons, the lowest total over any 8-year stretch in franchise history, Stan.
Well, yeah, they've hovered around 500 for the last 4 seasons and been really competitive. But the problem is you can get stuck in that middle. Now, going young, can they find a path back to relevance?
Now, here's Williams. It's Giddey on the wing. Chicago passing it around. The Sunmu for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Cunningham deciding where to go with it. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Bulls?
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
The top pick in his draft, Cade Cunningham, was brought in to turn the Pistons around, Coach.
Well, absolutely, B.A., but people got frustrated that it didn't happen right away. But after some good personal years, but not so good for the team, B.A., Cade led the Pistons to the playoffs last year.
Now here's Dosunmu. And Cunningham pulls it down. Cunningham's got 4 rebounds now.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Stewart, a screen on Giddey. Pass to Stewart. Cunningham outside. Shoots over to Sumu. And again, it's Detroit.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Giddey passes to Dosunmu. And here is Vucevic. Outside Giddey. Pass to Dosunmu. Three-pointer, Buzelis. The rebound by Detroit. Cunningham's got 5 rebounds tonight. LeVert, right side. Here's Cunningham. Over Giddey. And there's Cunningham on the assist from LeVert. Cunningham's got 20 points.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
Williams, a screen on Cunningham to the paint. And Williams punches it home.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Outside for LeVert. Cunningham against Giddey. Fader on the way. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
DeSumo outside. Williams a screen on LeVert. Outside Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. It's going to be Vucevic shooting. Cade Cunningham picks that one up. And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. Jones, he's checked in for Detroit. Smith, he's checked in for Chicago.
One shot.
That one misses for Vucevic.
Well, he's as steady as they come at the big man position. Vucevic is someone you can count on to help you shoulder some of the offensive load.
LeVert outside. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time you just couldn't get it done.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. We'll be right back. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from Detroit, what do you guys think?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Marcus Sasser is out there with Karis LeVert. Then it's Isaiah Stewart, then it's Green, and it's Holland in at the power forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
And it's tied up with that one. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for them. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
Stewart outside. Let's go with a 3. Chicago with a rebound. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
And the way they fought in that fourth quarter was just inspiring. They deserved to win that game based on their fortitude.
Now here's Smith. A 14-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia. Now here's Herter. Defense is right there. DeSumo for 3. Knocks it down from distance. DeSumo's got 6.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Pass to Holland. Sasser left side. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Smith outside. Left side, Herter. DeSumo outside. Lets a floater go. And that one, good. DeSumo's got 5 points now this quarter. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. To the middle. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
Well, where was the defense? You can't let a big man like Stewart get this deep.
DeSumo on the wing. He's checked by LeVert. DeSumo, the pass to Herter. DeSumo outside. Shot clock at 5. The three-pointer off the mark.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, the Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Some changes for Chicago. Okoro is checked in for Herter. Giddey comes in for DeSumo. And it's Trey Jones in for Carter. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Outside Jones. Back to Giddey. Pass to Okoro. Now here's Smith. Lets the three fly. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, hey, Smith has this kind of range, which is why you got to at least honor his shot.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
Chicago leading by 3. Outside Giddey. Pass to Williams. Robinson against Giddey. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Well, I've been impressed with Giddey. He's shouldering the scoring load for this team, doing what he needs.
Now here's Robinson. Giddey defends. Stolen by Giddey. Williams looking around. Okoro, right side. Up top, Smith. Pass to Giddey. Chicago passing it around. 5 to shoot. Another 3 for Chicago.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Pistons trail by 8. Now here's Cunningham. He had 31 in the win against Utah.
And his court vision was sensational as well. He was making all the right decisions.
Now here's Okoro. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Outside Giddey. Smith inside. He's against Stewart. Jones from outside. Holland with a rebound. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Inside, and they doubled up Cunningham. Thompson against Giddey. Thompson passes to Cunningham. To stop the drought. He's rebounded by Okoro.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Here's Holland. 9 points for him in his last game. Cunningham against Giddey. Baseline try. Chicago with a rebound. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Smith outside. The 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got 5 assists tonight.
I just love the ball movement.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Duren. He's checked in for Stewart. And a change for the Bulls. Buzelis is checked in for Williams. Pistons trail by 11. Outside Robinson. Back to Cunningham. Thompson outside. Pass to Duren. Here's Cunningham. Here's the three. Cunningham attacks for three.
Yeah, and Cunningham there, able to shoot with his feet set. That's one he knows he can hit.
Up top, Giddey. Robinson defending. Giddey with it. He's got 18. Smith with a screen on Robinson. Giddey passes to Smith. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And here is Thompson. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
How much power from Jalen Duren. Goodness.
And it's the Bulls' ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Giddey scanning the floor. The three is up. Pass to Smith. There's the three. Duren with a rebound. Pistons trail by 9. Here's Holland. Outside Robinson. Duren with a screen on Jones. Cunningham passes to Duren. Tipped.
When Smith is out there, that is what this team needs from him. Rim protection. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for Detroit. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Cunningham is doubled. Pass to Holland. Just 5 to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Fade away. Here's Duren. Basket counts. Duren's got 4 points this quarter.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Pistons making a change here. Harris is checked in. And the Bulls also making a change. Vucevic is checked in. Here's Buzelis, and he dunks it down.
Okay now, Rook. Buzelis showing he can finish with some power.
Pistons trail by 11. Now Robinson. Here's Cunningham. Cunningham is doubled. And here's Harris outside. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
Yeah, we've seen Tobias do this for years. Figure out different ways to score it, including via the free throw line.
Tobias Harris, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Harris. Well, Stan, one thing the Bulls know they have to improve is their interior defense.
Well, B.A., look, last year the Bulls right at the bottom in opponents' points in the paint. They've got to form a functional wall and keep intruders at bay.
And Harris drops them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Okoro outside. Robinson against Giddey. To the inside. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got assist number 7 tonight. Outside Robinson. Cunningham outside. Pass to Harris. Six on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. On target from range. Harris has got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, Harris blossomed into a stretch big, putting tons of work into his three-point stroke.
Jones, the pass to Vucevic. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Here's Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Chicago leading by 8. Pass to Vucevic. And there's 1:38 left in the half. Puts up a three, and the three-pointer goes. Vucevic has got 18 points in the game.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Now Harris. Duren the screen. Harris passes to Duren. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Outside Giddey. 51 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Duren with a rebound. Pistons trail by 9. Robinson with it. He's picked up by Jones. Robinson passes to Cunningham. From about 19. Will not go. Misses off the front iron.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Outside Jones. Out to the wing. Fades away. Vucevic gets the bucket. Vucevic has got 20.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's Chicago, closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Chicago Bulls.
Their three-point shooting, wow. I didn't get a math degree, but I didn't go to Shaq University either. I do know a little thing about threes.
Yeah, Kenny, I heard you applied to Shaq University. Denied.
And moving along, a metric for that first half. Love me some metrics. Checking out the top performer on each team.
This kind of performance, fans love to see two players going after it one-on-one. I can't wait to see how the second half unfolds.
It's been a fun one to watch so far, Jet, that is for sure. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game. He has been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Pistons trail by 11. On the court for Chicago, they've got Trey Jones. Isaac Okoro is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's Giddey in a two-guard. Now here's Robinson. Pass to Harris. 5 on the clock. And the layup is good off the glass. Harris has got 11.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Vucevic, a screen on Robinson. Here's Giddey. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Giddey's got 22 points. Pass to Harris. From the baseline. Buzelis grabs the board.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Here's Giddey. He takes it in. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
That is Giddey at his best, using his long strides to get to the rim.
Harris outside. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Now here's Jones. No points yet. Now here's Vucevic. Shoots over Duren, and he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Pass to Cunningham. Fires from deep. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. And a fast break now for the Bulls. And the basket is good. Buzelis has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Duren, the screen. Harris passes to Duren. Vucevic with a steal. Here's Buzelis. Buries it down low. Buzelis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, nice touch on the inside play by Buzelis, adjusting from close range.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. The Pistons in 2nd. In 3rd, Chicago.
And these two squads that can run the floor at a lightning pace, they piled up more than their share of fast break points last year.
Harris outside. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. It's tipped. Giddey against Robinson. Duren against Vucevic. Clock at 4. Robinson with a double. Jones. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Jones has got his first 2 points of the night.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pass to Harris. Can't hit from in close. And here's Chicago. They're on a 10-2 run here. Okoro, no good. Pistons trail by 17. And he's going for the lob. And now the Bulls in transition. That's good from Giddey on the assist by Buzelis. Giddey's got 26 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
Chicago leading by 19. Okoro outside. It's Giddey on the wing. They double him with Duren. Giddey passes to Okoro. 6 to shoot. Outside Jones. Shoots over Thompson. Jones misses. The Pistons have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, well, the NBA keeping an open mind. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "This is the only league that plays 48 minutes. I'm a fan of 10-minute quarters. A 2-hour format is more consistent with modern television habits, but it's such a dramatic change. Something like that would have to be talked about over time." Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Giddey. Into the lane. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And he's got 28 now.
Well, with the 24-second clock dwindling, Giddey steps up.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Here's Duren. He's got 12. Outside Robinson. Down low. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Well, with his foundation defensively, Coach, everything else is a bonus for Asar Thompson.
Yeah, and actually, B.A., he's becoming more proficient on the offensive end. The evolution of Asar's game, that'll be a big part of this team's success going forward.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Giddey with it, now guarded by Duren. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Yeah, how about Giddey tonight? Scoring the ball, such a different matchup. I don't know who they can throw at him right now.
Now here's Thompson. 6 points for him. Harris outside. Oh, there's the alley. Okoro passes to Giddey. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
He's made 2 of his 3 attempts tonight.
Yeah, his accuracy from the stripe was pretty impressive in their previous game.
LeVert's checked in for Detroit.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Giddey, no good on the free throw.
A different type of player, Josh Giddey, pretty much a 6'8" point guard. Giddey doesn't take a lot of threes, but rather shares the ball.
Now here's Robinson. Clock at 6. Pass to Thompson. Over Giddey. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Yeah, developing consistency with the jump shot has been Asar Thompson's #1 priority.
To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Outside Robinson. Back to LeVert. Pass to Harris. Beyond the arc. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Vucevic finds Giddey. Here's Buzelis. Launches a 3. Duren with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Harris outside. Pass to Robinson. Stolen by Giddey. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Yeah, Vucevic is having no problem finding chances to score. The defense has to rethink how they're defending it.
Now here's Robinson. To the inside. Vucevic with a steal. Chicago leading by 21. Outside Jones. Pass to Okoro. Vucevic in the post. Covered by Duren. Good. Vucevic has got 26 points.
A little contact there, but for a guy with Vucevic's build, it's not an issue.
LeVert goes against Jones. Harris passes to Duren. Vucevic with a steal. Outside Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. Okoro on the wing. Defended by Thompson. Here's Jones. Takes a 3. Detroit with a rebound. And here's LeVert.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Duren. To snap the cold streak. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And Duren doesn't fear the contact. In fact, he welcomes it when he's trying to score.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Duren, 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Stewart, he's checked in for Harris. Holland comes in for Thompson. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Robinson. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Herter's checked in for Okoro. And it's Dosunmu in for Jones.
Well, look, it seems like every time Jalen Duren is on the floor, he's looking to outdo himself, to raise his own standards as a player. I really like that about him.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 32 points. A minute and a half left in the third quarter. And Stewart with a basket on the assist from Holland. Stewart's gotten his second bucket of the game.
What I love about Stewart, he never backs down, plays the game with passion that's rarely seen.
Giddey passes to Dosunmu. Williams a screen on LeVert. Williams on the wing. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
LeVert with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. And stolen by Herter. Ooh, and a fast break for Chicago. And the basket by Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got 10.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Stewart outside. Cunningham on the wing. No good that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Dosunmu outside with the drive, and he jams it home with authority.
I guess you don't need two hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. Cunningham outside. Three-pointer, Stewart. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Josh Giddey making highlights for Chicago. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
Yeah, Coach Donovan conveying the scouting report to his guys.
Knowing your opponent's plays is important. On the money right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. We've got Cade Cunningham, Holland out there with Karis LeVert. Then there's Marcus Sasser, and it's Stewart in at the 5. That's the group for Detroit right now.
What a strong finish by Smith. You want your guys to play through the whistle.
One thing you hear coaches like Steve Kerr say, let's not gift foul calls that you'd never tolerate in a pickup game. You agree?
I absolutely agree, B.A., and I think Steve Kerr has gotten that across to the league and the way guys officiate now, and I think that's good. Let's call fouls when a guy's trying to score or trying to make an offensive play and we actually foul him. Let's not reward guys when their only objective is to try to get fouled jumping into people.
Now here's LeVert. Stewart, a screen on Herter. Here's LeVert. Chicago with a rebound. Giddey's got 7 rebounds in the game. And for the Bulls, they're shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Up top, Smith. Stewart defends. Here's Giddey. Sasser on the double. Chicago passing it around. Herter from long range. Buries it from 3.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Now here's Sasser. Pass to Holland. Stewart, a screen on Williams. Shoots from 12. Good. He hits the jumper.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Smith. Now here's Herter. And there's the lob. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Showcasing the long limbs. Smith going up to snatch that one.
Sasser with the ball. Guarded by Smith. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's his first foul. Will stand now that we've had the coaches' challenges for a few seasons now. What do you think about them?
Well, B.A., I'm probably in the minority. I don't really like them. I think they slow down the flow of the game. And look, across all sports, mistakes are part of the game. Players' mistakes, coaches' mistakes, and referees' mistakes. Let's just live with them and keep the game moving. Look, Giddey can guard a number of positions. He's big enough, mobile enough, and he's intelligent.
The kick out to Williams. From outside, off the mark. The Pistons have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Cunningham. Cash money on the open jump shot. Cunningham's got 27.
Big night for Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade can take over a game.
Smith passes to Herter. Boom! He jams it straight down.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And so it's Detroit with it. The Bulls making their last shot. LeVert passes to Cunningham. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
Well, look, offensively, you want to put Stewart in the pick and roll. He's just so versatile.
Outside Giddey. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, it seems like he's making everything. Nothing makes a coach happier than seeing your offense click.
Pass to Stewart. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. We'll stand whether he's coming off the bench or starting. Karis LeVert has become a guy teams rely on.
Yeah, Brian, coaches love that about him. He can produce for you whenever you need him to. That readiness is a valuable trait in this league.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw good, LeVert.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
Jalen Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. Both free throws good for LeVert. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Cunningham brings a double. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Now here's Stewart. Cunningham nails the wide open jumper. Cunningham's got 29 points.
Well, this is the story of the night for that defense. They have not been able to contain Cunningham.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Cunningham outside. Here's Holland. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Holland's got 4 points now in the quarter. Outside Giddey. Inside. Here's Smith. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots.
And that was special. It's easy to be excited about Duren's future in this league.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Duren against Smith. Pass to Giddey. Here's Herter. Fires the 3. Holland with a rebound.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
LeVert with the ball. And here's Cunningham. Detroit moving the ball around. From down low. 3-pointer. They grab their own miss. And here's LeVert for 3. Holland for 3. The shot, no good. The Bulls have gotten 8 of 10 attempts in. Very productive here in the fourth. Pass to Giddey. To the paint. Yet another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Smith inside, working on Duren. Smith no good. Detroit has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Stewart, the pass to Cunningham. To the inside. Here's Duren. Up and over Smith. Duren with the bucket. Duren's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
Smith with a screen on Cunningham. Smith outside. The three. And again, another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
And here's Cunningham. Stewart outside. Back to Cunningham. Pass to LeVert. The shot. It's hauled in by Herter.
Look, I'm not sure what's going on with him. 0 for the night. Might be time to give someone else a chance.
Now Smith. Outside Herter. Pass to Giddey. Out to the right wing. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duren's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Here's Cunningham. Back to Duren. Stewart outside. Giddey against Cunningham. Pass to LeVert. Jacks up a three. Chicago grabs the miss.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
And that one's good. Giddey.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Cunningham. Here's Duren. Covered by Smith. Now LeVert. Soft touch off the glass. LeVert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. All right, let's see what Detroit has coming up. On Friday, they kick off a road trip in Brooklyn where they'll take on the Nets. And then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get, but I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Harris is checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Holland. And it's Robinson in for LeVert. Duren with a screen on Williams. Here's Harris. Duren. Great positioning on the putback.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Chicago. Pass to Smith. Now to Sumu. Robinson defending. And the layup falls.
Nice feed right there by Smith. You like seeing bigs like him share the wealth like this.
The Pistons shooting around 53% in the fourth. Cunningham on the wing. Over Carter. And it's Cunningham missing.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
Sumu outside. Driving to the basket. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dosunmu. And Detroit is shooting 56% today. Back to Cunningham. Detroit moving the ball around.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Just 5 on the clock. Uses the glass on the layup. Cunningham's got 31 points.
Yep, and that's a confidence builder for Cunningham. Good to see him getting it done inside.
Dosunmu, the pass to Williams. Herter against Thompson. Back to Williams. Smith right side. Pass to Herter. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency. A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bulls.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Josh Giddey.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
Kept alive. And the dunk by Duren.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Dosunmu, the pass to Carter. Back to Dosunmu. Oh, got a piece of it. Duren with a steal. For the finish. And the dunk by Duren.
Yeah, reward the big running the floor. Duren hustling.
Smith outside. To the middle. Poke loose. Thompson with a steal. Robinson on the wing. Shot is up. Rebound by the Bulls. Dosunmu outside. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce.